My name's Kyriakos Iliadis for the people who don't know who I am. Let's talk about people that are estate agents. How do we get ourselves to the next level? How do we outperform our competitor? How do we end up actually selling what we are listing? Now, one of the questions I always ask agents is, how many buyers are you working with, active buyers? And how many properties do you have on your books? So that always determines. If you're working with no buyers, then you can actually see that you're not going to sell anything. So you need to start working with buyers. How do you get that? You can do a number of things. The one is you can get onto the telephones and start phoning people and saying to them, look, I'm an agent. Are you looking for a property? And introduce yourself. So what if the people don't buy? But introduce yourself, because you never know, a month from now, 6 months from now, a year from now, they might phone you back. Get email addresses, send them out, introduce yourself to people. Go door to door. Now with COVID, a lot of people don't want to see people and that, or they're doing social distancing. Make a couple of pamphlets, put them in the post boxes. So what if you don't get any hits? As long as you're putting yourself out there, let people know who you are. The more they see you, the more they will remember you the time when they need you. Then comes another thing is, you now get a property. And I see this happen very, very often with estate agents. Take pride in the photos when you take them for your listing. So if you see, for argument's sake, the toilet seat is up in a bathroom, put it down. If you see a bathroom is untidy and there's toothbrushes and that, put that stuff away. Be proud of the photos, because the photos is what's going to sell. If you've got somebody else that has listed the same property that you're listing, go and look at their listing. Go and look at their wording. Go and look at their photos. A lot of people do not take pride in their pictures that they take. If you see something is dirty or there's a lot of things lying in the kitchen, put them away. Take those photos with pride. That's how you end up getting to actually sell that property. So one of the things that I tell people, there's tons of business out there, tons and tons, but how many active people do you have? Make sure that you do your homework when you're listing a property, so that you can give the correct advice, so that you don't overprice the property, because then you're never ever going to sell it. Now I'll tell you another trick, and I actually enjoy it when an agent actually thinks out of the box. So for argument's sake, you've got a property and it needs a bit of painting and that. Talk to the seller. Tell him, look, if you're going to spend X amount, it's going to make a difference on your property, which means you're going to end up getting that price. You will get people that don't have the money. But sometimes it's not a bad investment for yourself. Let's say, for instance, you need to buy a 5-liter paint and paint out a room, because it's going to make a difference at the end of the day on that sale. That's a good investment. I mean, people spend so much money on advertising, promoting themselves, and so forth. That is another form of actually trying to get the property. I always say to people, try and use that for a sole mandate. So when you are actually telling a seller, I'm prepared to paint out this room, or I'm prepared to have the garden and that fix up, so I'm prepared to go the extra mile for your property, but would you then give me the opportunity to have the sole mandate on your property as I'm spending some money out of my pocket, and give me the opportunity to try and sell? That is the way you convince them to give you that opportunity. The reason why people don't always get that sole mandate is because they're not convincing enough and selling themselves to the seller, explaining to him why you can give that value. Door to door is one of the best ways to actually get yourself out there. Phone the people, send emails, go on your social media. Social media has become so powerful these days, but make a noise. Let people know who you are. When you sell a property, let people know that you have sold property. Put there sold, put under offer. Let people see what you're trying to actually do for the client, so they can actually say, this is the person that I want to be selling my property. Go and invest money in yourself. Educate yourself. There are many times courses that you can educate yourself. educate yourself so that you can outperform the next agent. To me, it is one of the best ways of actually outperforming people is for two things. Educate yourself, and the other one is be hungry for success. If you are hungry, you will succeed, and people will see that success. There are so many talented agents out there. Learn from them. Look at the people that are selling constantly. See what they are doing. See the wording that they're putting in the ads. See the pictures. Learn from what the other people are doing that are successful, and you will also become successful. I always say it. Everybody is born with the potential for greatness. You just need to push yourself. The only person that can actually make you fail is you and you alone. Go out there, push your potential, and you will succeed. If you like these clips, please press like, please subscribe, and remember, nobody can hold you back but you. The potential is in each and every one of us.